Some of you have sown such seeds and nothing happened. And let me tell you, nothing will happen because these people are manipulators. Some of them have gone to receive powers from different places, using Bible and the name of Jesus, their own Jesus, because there are different Jesus, to deceive people and package them for hell. Now, I want to show you something. In the book of Luke, praise God. Hallelujah. I want you to open your Bible quickly to the book of Luke, chapter number 16. Amen. Amen. I'm reading from verse 19, and it says, there was a certain man, a certain rich man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fed sumptuously every day. The man was so worldly, so centered in the things of the world that he forgot eternity. And this is exactly what some churches are doing to people now. Receive your prosperity, receive your breakthrough, receive your breakdowns, and people are not even receiving nothing. I see your Jeep. You are the next president of Spain when you are not from Spain. And people, because they lack understanding, they still take these deceivers serious. I came here because I know that Pastor Oliver and Evangelist are not jokers. That's one of the reasons I came. Apart from that, the Lord said, come. And we are here not just to minister to you. We are here for a foundation that will raise a mountain in this land. So it's a double assignment. Now, the word of the Lord, this is Jesus speaking. Jesus preached about hell more than everybody in the whole Bible. And yet his own church don't talk about it. And that is why you see people who claim to be born again, speaking in tongues and heading to hell. Speaking in tongues, claiming to be born again, their lifestyle has nothing to do with Christ. Listen, one day that I will never forget, I even feel like crying now. Jesus took me in a divine revelation. And we were standing at a road junction. I want you to listen carefully because I know very well that somebody under the sound of my voice is in this group. But you can jump out. We are standing at a junction. I was standing there with Jesus. And I was like, what are we doing here, Lord? He says, stay. I want to show you something. This was happening in the revelation. All of a sudden, a multitude that I cannot count were coming with their Bibles and singing wonderful hymns and marching. When I saw them, I thought, oh, maybe these are the people we are here because of. Please listen very carefully and escape for your life. When they got to where we were, I was expecting that they will come to Jesus to worship him, the pastors. Still with their Bibles, singing hymns, They did not see us. They just passed us and moved on. And I said to the Lord, what is going on? He said, quiet, just watch. At a point in time, we could not see their front anymore because the crowd was too much. We could not see the beginning, we could not see the end. The next thing we had was, whoa. I turned to the Lord. Tears of blood were running out of his eyes. I said, what happened? He said, 3 million people have entered hell right now among these people. I was like, you mean among this crowd? And then before we finished talking, boom, he said, hell has opened the mouth and swallowed another 3 million. Brother, listen. The false message of false grace that permits you to live in sin and expect to make heaven, or think that it is all okay, is from the pit of hell. While this was going on in that revelation, some group of demons came out and were mocking Jesus. They said, you died in vain. We are harvesting more souls, even from the church. I was like, do I attack them? The Lord help me. And we disappeared in that revelation and come to heaven. What is revelation? Revelation is the Lord making a very serious matter clearer. When the Lord wants to pass some strong message, He brings it to revelation. And what is the message? Many of us in the church are not saved. You can be in the church but not in Christ. In that revelation, we were in heaven, and the book of life was opened. As the book of life was being opened page by page, it was so scanty. And then you get to a page, you see that some names have been blotted out. I was able to see names of some big ministers that are blotted out. God is not a respecter of persons. The tears I saw Jesus weep, I cannot forget in my life. I want you to listen. I said something yesterday. If rapture don't happen now, which can happen as we are here, death can come. Death does not know your age. These days we hear of people, we see people dropping dead. Apart from that, the world is at the edge of the end. Look at terrorism everywhere. All these are signs of the end. People behaving, even children, and thinking they are doing good to God, as Jesus said. Europe is in trouble. America is in trouble. Anything can happen in the world right now because of terrorism. We are not saying it should happen, but all these things are pointing at the fact that we all must be ready. The trumpet is about to sound. Paul said, after preaching to others, let me not end as a castaway. This was a man that has seen divine revelations, have been to third heaven, have heard and seen some things that heaven asked him, don't disclose to man. And himself was saying that his fear is after preaching to others, let him not end as a castaway. The word of the Lord says, he that thinks he stands, let him take heed, lest he fall. I have seen fallen ministers. I saw bishops. I saw foreign ministers in hellfire. Look at what Jesus is saying here. You see, false prophets, false pastors, false teachers will use blessing, miracle, breakthrough, this and that to entice you because you don't know who you are. You don't know what you have. How can somebody use what is already yours to entice you and dupe you? This is what we are seeing today. I'm going to show you something. You will see that there's nothing you are lacking, but I will show you what you are lacking before we pray. You are lacking nothing. You are complete in Christ if you are truly born again. Now look at what Jesus is saying here. This is Jesus, not King Paul. He said, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, verse 20, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass, this is a must, that you are the president. Look at the president of Nigeria. Does he remember him as he's still a president? They carry him about like vegetable. He said, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. As you are under the sound of my voice, I want you to think of the day that they will put late for you. Will you be late to heaven? I had a crusade with Anambra State University just last weekend before coming. As I was coming down from the aircraft at Imo State Owerri Airport, the father of this little girl called me. This girl is 16 years old. She just died of HIV. 16 years. $16 not 60 years. I was watching these children doing what they are doing, and my prayer as they were doing it was, Lord, keep upholding them, because the society is finished. Let them be able to continue this in your house. Because there's no better place to be. Now, I am trying to show you that hell is not fallacy. It's not a fiction. It's not a joke. A place where you enter and 1 million years, nobody is counting for you. You have not arrived. All manner of torments are on you. I shared with you about a pastor friend called Pastor Matthias I saw in hell. If I have time to share with you the people I know that the Lord made me to see in hell, you will pray for the pastors that don't warn people about this. Matthew 6:33 says, seek ye the kingdom of God and his righteousness first, and the rest shall be added. We are so concentrated on things that are meant to be added that we get stranded. The word of the Lord says,